Hi there, my name's Joanne Scott and welcome to this week's blog. So this week I've been thinking about the whole food and eating thing, you know, how many times do you eat that naughty food and really wish you hadn't? Or how many times do you say no to naughty food? Do you want to say no to naughty food all the time? Or how many times do you listen to that chatter in your head saying, will I eat it, won't I eat it, shall I, shan't I, you know, wondering what to do, what's the right thing to do, either to refuse it and be sensible or eat it and be naughty? Or are you like me, who for years and years and years has struggled with a weight thing? You know, I've eaten naughty food and then I've been on the scales looking at the damage, you know. For years I have had a bit of an issue with the whole food and eating thing, and believe it or not, for a long time, up until about 18 months ago, I weighed myself 3 times a day. Yeah, can you believe it? Obsessed. 3 times a day. So in the morning when I woke up, lunchtime, and then again in the evening. Absolutely crazy. I was obsessed with it 24/7 because just controlled over my weight and what I thought I should look like. And it's just mad, you know, to kind of like have that obsession about food. I'm just wondering, you know, what are you like? Do you have an obsession, and do you listen to that negative chatter all the time in your head? You know, depriving myself of naughty foods, which is what I've tried to do in the past, is like never seeing daylight. And to be trapped in that vicious circle of eating, weighing, eating, weighing, eating, weighing, it's relentless and not a great place to be. Yeah, and I didn't like what I was doing, but I don't know, had no control over it. So until about 18 months ago, 2 years ago, when I was forced to look at my eating habits as part of a health condition I was diagnosed with, and that's where Journey to Wella was born. And my eating habits were part of my kind of mission to get well, and I had to look at what I was eating, and I knew that I had to make some changes because I needed to eat a healthier diet, which is really hard when you are, you know, used to eating naughty foods for so long. So yeah, what did I do to change my habits of a lifetime? So, you know, first of all, I knew I needed to get help, and I knew I couldn't do this on my own. And for health reasons, I knew I also needed to lose some weight. So I joined a slimming club, and I'm not going to mention it, but it was a very good slimming club, and changed my whole way of eating, and found a way where I could eat and I could still eat naughty food and it was okay. And the great thing about it was that over 10 weeks I lost half a stone, and I never stopped eating. And I ate naughty food, you know, it was included, nothing was banned. Whereas before, you know, the whole thing, I was very black and white for a long time. Well, most of my life really, I've been very black and white. So the whole food thing, it was a case of either banning everything naughty, everything, or just eating what I liked. There was no bit in between, there was no grey area. The all or nothing in me, that's how I operated. So it was really hard swinging between that all or nothing. But I found a way with this Slimming World that, oh, I've just mentioned it, Slimming World, yeah, it was Slimming World I joined, and I lost half a stone, and that was amazing. The feeling was just so amazing, and yeah, so that was really good. And the other great thing was, and you know, it was a first and it's been so liberating, is I asked my mum to get rid of my weighing scales in the bathroom because I didn't want to do it anymore. I didn't want to have to get on those scales, and they've since gone, and it's so liberating, and I don't do it. I don't even think about weighing myself anymore. I've since come away from Slimming World, and I'm solo and I'm doing it on my own, and finding that I can do it. And if I'm sensible about eating, then I can have the best of both worlds, which is absolutely great. And with Christmas coming up, I'm just going to embrace the Christmas festivities, and I'm not going to go mad, but it's okay to eat some naughty food. Christmas is a joyous time and it's about celebration. So yeah, I'm gonna eat some naughty food, and I'm gonna have a few glasses of fizz, I'm sure. And yeah, but it's okay. And then I'll jump straight back on it in January, and everything will be fine, because I think the word diet should be banned. You know, and I think we should use the words healthy eating, because it is about healthy eating. It's about the foods we eat, it's about the food choices that we make. And we can still eat naughty food occasionally, but we just have to be sensible. So yeah, I'm kind of like over it now, and have got a much healthier relationship with food. I'm not an emotional eater like I used to be. I'd eat for every single emotion under the sun, and now I don't, because I don't need to. I view myself as eating my food for fuel, rather than food for every occasion and every emotion. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about this week. And I know if you've got an issue with food, I know you can change, because I did. And I know you've got this covered. So yeah, that's it for this week. So tune in again next week, and thanks for listening.